Hello! It's been a while since my last video. I've been busy with school and work, so I'm sorry for the delay, but here it is. I was excited to travel on my birthday, but then I realized how tiring it was, so no more traveling on my special day. I was super hungry by the time we landed, so we quickly Ubered to my friend's place to go get ramen. After we came back, I had to study. I wish I could have enjoyed my time there, but the following week when I came back, I would have 3 midterm exams and 2 quizzes, so I couldn't really enjoy that weekend, to be honest. I woke up early to get ready and was super excited for day 1 of Katsucon. The badge line was not bad at all. I think it took us around 30 minutes to get it. It was a bit chilly since it was sprinkling that afternoon, but the garage he chose was grungy enough and set the mood for Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm still waiting on those photos, but I can't wait to see how they turn out. We were dying to get something to eat, so we quickly got something at the market. I wanted to take Maki off so bad because her wig was getting quite uncomfortable, so we briefly checked out the artist alley and game room before I would change out of it. And this is where my disappointment came in. So Snow Phoenix were the ones who brought the arcades this year. They didn't have the staple pump it up machine that they always bring. I was expecting Dance Evolution, but knowing Dance Evo is not as popular as DDR or Pump, it was time for me to change into something comfy and shop in the artist alley and dealer's room for the rest of the time. We didn't know what to do for food, so we ordered Domino's. After dinner, I just studied for the rest of the night since there really wasn't much for me to do. I don't drink, nor do I party. The way I spend my nights at cons is in the game room, but for Katsucon, it just didn't happen. Wasn't excited for day 2 as I had hoped, but it was time to get ready for photo shoot number 2. After photo shoot number 2, I did photo shoot number 3 and wandered around the con floor afterwards. I really didn't do much, so I'm sorry that there's really no footage.
That shit was funny as fuck. What am I watching?
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
The night was ending, so that meant I had to study more. I look bad here from crying because one of my friends said something hurtful to me, but I won't get into that. We're on good terms now. For the final day, I plan to cosplay my Hanfu and go to the game room and play all day, but there's no pump for Dance Evo, so I decided to go casual. The only game that piqued my interest was Chunithm, so I played a bit before visiting the dealers one more time to make up my mind on a final purchase. So my wrap up on Katsu, it was just super stressful overall, and what sucks is Comic-Con and AnimeCon in Alabama had both Pump and Dance Evo. I would have been less stressed at that time since it would happen a weekend before Katsu, so a weekend before midterms happened. I would have had more fun and saved so much more money if I attended Comic-Con over Katsu. But Katsu was one of my dream cons that I've always wanted to go to, especially since it fell on my birthday weekend. But Katsu just happened at the wrong time during midterms, and it's just not a con for gamers. There was so much room in that space in the game room, and it was just barely filled. And then I realized when I got there, when I found out that they didn't have Pump or Dance Evo, I was like, what am I supposed to do at this con? The majority of my enjoyment at cons is in the arcades. If I had brought my bigger cosplays, I could have lounged in the lobby and networked with other people, other cosplayers, but since it's an out-of-state con, I could only bring so much with me. Also, another negative was that the photo shoot spots were very crowded inside the venue. Photographers and cosplayers were fighting for spots, and during the shoot, I felt very rushed because we had to get the shot at the right moment when passerbys weren't in the area. I won't be coming to Katsucon again, and we'll trade Katsu for Kamikon next year. Sorry I'm being so negative towards Katsu, but I go to cons to game, just like how some people go to cons to party. If there's not a decent game room, it's bottom tier for me. On a positive note though, next con I'll be going to FWA, and I know for sure there's going to be a lot of gaming involved. So I'm hoping to have more footage and hoping to have a better experience. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye!